Hello agents, in this video I'm going to show you how to get the Lost Chatterbox Blueprint on the Division 2. This involves you to go around and collecting exotic parts. Once you've collected all the parts, you'll be able to collect the blueprint and then you'll be able to craft the gun. It's quite difficult to do unless you know how, so that's what I'm doing in this video. And the first thing you want to do is head to where we are now underground. Now this is south of the White House, so I'll bring the map up in a few seconds. But when you're down in the undergrounds, this is where you can find keys, and this is important. You need to find as many hyena keys as possible. Now this is better to be done in a group because there's obviously 4 of you, more chances, and you can each use these keys then to open the hyena caches to find what you need to find. So do this, just run around the tunnels. You'll eventually I think in this one in particular there's like 4 or 5 keys that you can find, so it's the best one, but you can go in any underground. You'll see on screen now what one of these key safes look like. They're just on the wall, and as you can see they've already opened it there, but there's a key. I just picked one up. Now these can drop random keys. They're not necessarily going to drop hyena keys, so this is the annoying part, and I believe they respawn every 24 hours, so once you spawn them you can't come back again for another day. But there's plenty of undergrounds in the Division 2. You can see on screen now where we are, and like I said, that's probably the best one to go in. That's where you're going to find most of them. But if you look around the map and just look for the yellow underground symbols, you can go in any of them to get the keys. What you're going to want to do is get as many keys as you can. Now if you're in a group or even solo, have about 5 keys between you. That's a good amount. You might still need to get more than that depending on your RNG, but there's 11 hyena caches in DC, and you need to find 3 exotic parts in order to make this chatterbox. So that's your next goal, and I'm going to show you where you can find these. On screen now is the creative magazine. Now this is one of the 3 parts that you need to collect. I haven't actually got the recording of me picking this up, so I must have got it randomly before. But what I'm going to do now is show you the locations and which hyena boxes you can open that will drop this item. I just want to say a huge thank you to Cupid who recorded these locations. And now with the magazine, you're only going to find it in the Federal Triangle caches. So this is the first location. If you just look at the map now, and Cupid's going to show you how you find it.
Friendly supply convoy detected.
The second location that you can find this magazine is here. Please remember that this is RNG based, so you're not going to get it every single time. You just need to go round these and get lucky. Now if it doesn't spawn for you and you open them all, just remember that I think it's 24 hours before you can open them again.
Detected. From the control point in proximity.
You'll need to start the Jefferson Trade Center mission in order to get to this hyena box. Now, you'll have to come up to this location in the mission to progress. You're going to clear out this car park. This isn't the first time you're going to be in a car park though. This is the second time, just so you're not confused. But you'll be clearing enemies all the way down here, and you're going to be told to go left. Well, when you go left, this is where the third box is. Just keep farming these every day, and eventually you will get that exotic magazine out of it. You now want to head to this section because we're going to look for the modified mods exotic piece. This is one of the hyena caches that can drop it. It is the actual one that I get it from as well, and you'll see in the video now. I'm going to show you me running to it just so you don't get confused as to where it is.
We gotta make our way downstairs to the garage.
Okay.
And there's a couple of them. I just don't remember the exact direction to get to the garage. So.
Here's the stairs going down. Don't go down anymore. Yeah, there's a lift that's open.
Where's Luke?
Yeah, you go down here. I'm in the garage. Well, I'm down in the bottom quarters.
Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, you passed through this thing. This little fountain thing. Maybe pass through here.
And now I'm in the garage. Once you're in the garage, you just want to have a look for this hyena box here. Yep, found one.
So pretty much it's where the ammo box is in here.
Yeah. Okay. I got one. Yeah, got it. SMG modified mods. You can also find the modified mods during the District Union Arena Stronghold mission. So you'll come up to this section in the mission where you open this door to go back outside. Once you're in, Cooper's going to show you a good view now of this location, exactly where the hyena box is here. The last location you can get these mods is here. So you want to go to the DZ checkpoint that Cupid is at, and then you want to run to where he's marking here. It's a bit of a tricky one to get to, but when you get there, you'll find another hyena cache and a chance to get the mods. Cupid actually points out an SHD tech while up there. It's just to the left of that. I'm now showing you the location of where I got my exotic loaded canister mod. So this is one of the spawn points where this will drop. Shoot or whatever.
H Street Northwest.
And then you got to stop sign.
I'm in the middle of a load of cars, and what you've got here is a doorway with green above it.
Well, the coordinates are 2194 3858.
You run through this, you run through that, you run through that, and then you run through this, and there's Kedri and Cupid waiting like naughty little thieves. And where is it, bro? In
In the
the...
corner.
Ah, nice. Okay, I'll open it. Last one. Loaded canister.
Here is another location for the loaded canister not too far from the White House. You can also find the loaded canister in this location.
Civilians in distress. Hostile broadcast detected.
Right after this one, there's another one close by, so just follow Cupid's route to the second one. You'll find two more hyena caches in the Grand Washington Hotel mission, and the first one is here now. This is like the first corridor like this that you come up to. It's just after a fight in like the main hall, and you're going to come down a corridor like this. Clear out the enemies, and Cupid's going to show you where the first box is. The last location is not too far away from the end of this mission. You're going to come up to this section and go outside, and as soon as you go outside, it's just going to be behind you. Once you have got all 3 exotic parts, you want to start the mission bank headquarters. This is where you're going to get the blueprint now for the chatterbox, and it'll only spawn once you have all 3 parts. And just be sure to set up the mission difficulty to story and not normal or hard. Play the mission until you come up to this boss fight. Once you've got this boss fight and you kill him, he's going to drop you a key card. The key card the boss drops is part of the mission, but there's a hidden one. Now come to these elevators and open the doors so you got access to the shaft. But before you go down, just turn around and go and find a hidden key card.
Did you already open up the safe?
No, I'm doing it now, but Hobo's in the way.
Yeah.
Get that card there.
Wonder what that unlocks. Keep an eye out.
You jump back in for this.
Now you've got that card, you're able to open a door, but there's going to be another hyena chest for you to open, and this chest is going to contain the exotic blueprint for the chatterbox. Just continue the mission until you get up to this bank vault. Inside here is going to be the locked door, and inside here is where you're going to get the exotic blueprint.
Okay, and then we go left in here and open this.
Fucking division got into the vault.
It's cool. We moved the president.
Then
He's tucked away
opens, we
nice
then
and cozy
open this
upstairs.
hyena key.
Holy shit.
And there it is,
They
the
pulled the
Lost
president out of the
Chatterbox
wreckage.
Blueprint. Did you guys
Agents,
get
you've got a
it?
new assignment. Find out where
No.
the president is being held and get him back.
You've got to
Look,
have all
Isaac with a
3
big.
things.
And that part of the video there unfortunately confirms that unless you've got all 3 exotic pieces, you're not going to be able to get the blueprint. So if your RNG is poor, just as I said, work in a group, make sure you got loads of hyena keys and keep opening those caches. Okay, now we've got all the parts and the blueprint. You're going to find your blueprint here under the weapons. If you scroll down, you're going to get the Lost Chatterbox Blueprint. Now, I'm not going to craft this now because, as you can see, the score's only 440. I've not fully upgraded the crafting table, and I'm going to wait for World Tier 5 to do that. I want to craft this at the best score I possibly can. But it is really cool. Kedri crafted is, and it looks great. That thing dangles down from it. There's like green smoke coming off it. It looks really sick, and he enjoys the weapon. Can't wait to use it myself, and I will do as soon as possible. And just for peace of mind, if you do want to craft this yourself now, you can do. You're not going to need to find that loaded canister, creative magazine or modified mods again. In fact, what you'll be able to do is purchase this mod from the vendor, and it requires less. It just requires some exotic components, which I've not got yet, so I don't know what that is, but I imagine you're going to get it from like dismantling exotic stuff. That seems to be that seems to be quite obvious, but I'm not sure yet, so I'm not going to make this just in case it's something that's hard to get. I'm going to wait till World Tier 5 and advise you to do that also. That's the end of the video. Thank you for watching this. I hope that it was clear for you to understand, and I hope you get this in your inventory too. Hit like if this video did help you, and also check out the description where there's links to our community, there's links to more content, and if you do like that content, be sure to sub the channel. I'd much appreciate that as well. Thank you for watching this video, guys, and until the next time, peace out.